Hi guys, welcome to my channel and to my journey in beauty, where every day is an adventure in makeup, beauty, and YouTube, and I'm inviting you to come along with me. Today's adventure is the Busted Out for Fall tag, and I was tagged by my girl Angela from Beauty by Angela. So this tag was created by DreaCN, and I will be linking her channel as well as her video down below. Like I said, I was tagged by Angela, and I'm glad because this is a really fun tag for fall all about makeup. So number one, does the change of the season affect which makeup you use? Yes and no. There's no colors that I won't use really any time of year. I do tend to err towards certain things during certain seasons, but at the same time, I don't limit myself to those things. If I want to wear bright shadows in fall, I absolutely will. And if I want to wear dark, smoky, earthy tones in spring, I will do that too. Number two, what is a technique that you never do in the summer, but you start doing in the fall? Probably has to do with a setting spray or a facial mist. Right now I have in this Cover FX bottle pearlescence coconut and rose water facial mist, and what I tend to do more in the fall and the winter as my skin changes is I will put a hydrating facial mist on first before my primer and everything else, and then I will set my face again at the end, whether it's with a hydrating spray or more of an actual setting spray like all-nighter. And I don't do that when my skin is at its oiliest during spring and summer. I do not put a hydrating mist on in the morning. I do that at night after my skincare. So that's one thing that kind of changes. Number three, what color combinations do you pair together only in the fall? For me, fall is probably one of the times where I use berry tones the most. I do use them throughout the year, but I like them a lot for fall. And one color that I tend to pair with my berry tones in the fall is green. And that's not something I tend to do throughout the rest of the year, but I do love the look of a nice berry shadow with a green shadow. Doesn't matter which way it goes. Say I do a berry crease with a green lid, love it. Green crease with a berry lid, also beautiful. So that's a very specific color combination, but I love it for fall. And also like green and orange, I think would be another color combo that I mostly would do during the fall. Number four, does your hair or skin change with the seasons, and how does that affect your routine? My hair, not so much. My hair is pretty much what it is all year round, but my skin does change during the fall and winter. I'm a combo to oily girl. I'm combo during the cooler months, oily during the warmer months, which is pretty standard. So the only thing I really go about changing during the colder months in terms of skincare is I will go in at night with a little bit heavier of a moisturizer. Versus during the summer and other times of year, I like lightweight moisturizers, period. But during the winter, I like to treat my skin just with the central heating and stuff going on, and my skin being more combo than oily. I always go in for a heavier moisturizer. Number five, what color are you most excited to start wearing on your face? I don't really have an example for this, but well, I guess my eye look would say it all today. This is the Prism palette, and the color I love putting on my face in fall is orange. And here's a couple of, this is the one that I have in my transition crease area today, but this palette also has this really nice deeper orange called Saturn. So orange, which sounds weird and maybe a little garish, but I like putting orange on my face, and you'll kind of see a theme with that as we go. Number six, what nail polish do you love to wear in the fall? I have a couple of examples here, but the first type of color that I like to wear during the fall is a rich berry tone. This one's like old as Jesus, so I won't bother telling you the brand or the color or anything, but I love a nice berry polish during the fall. And then the other shade I love during the fall, but I actually like it during the spring and winter as well, but I specifically think of it for fall. It's like a dusty rose shade, and just in general, more muted, dusty, almost grayed out colors are very attractive to me during the fall. This is the Sinful nail polish in the shade Vacation Time. But I do love this shade. Number 7, what blush do you reserve only for fall? I wouldn't say I only wear these during the fall, but I would say I gravitate towards them the most during fall. One is this Note blush that we got in BoxyCharm Luminous Silk Compact Blusher in the shade Desert Rose. You know, I'm not talking specifically about these blushes, I'm talking about the colors, etc. I tend to go more towards matte blushes during the fall, and I love these corally orangey shades. Again, this is where I was talking about before. I love an orange blush. And speaking of orange blushes, silly little brush getting in the way here. Another orange blush that I absolutely love for fall is this one right here. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Kit in Radiant. And this shade right here is called Coastline, and it too is a really, really nice blush for fall, as well as this one here too that airs to the berry side. Next is, what is your favorite fall fragrance? Well, for this year, I've already talked about it. It was a bonus in my fall makeup essentials video, which I'll link for you. And it is the Nest Fragrances Cocoa Woods Eau de Parfum. My husband is not a fan of this, but I do love this. It's very musky and woodsy, but it also has just the tiniest like note of chocolate to it, and I just find that it's absolutely yummy for fall. And I love it. I highly recommend this. In general, I'm a big fan of Nest fragrances. They tend to be very musky, and that's definitely my jam when it comes to fragrances in general. Number 9, is there a piece of clothing that's been unworn all summer that you can't wait to bust out of your closet? Yes. This was a sweater that I got at the end of winter, I believe. Yeah, because I got it in January for my birthday. This sweater, so I didn't get to wear it much after I received it, and so I've been looking at it longingly all summer long, and it is this beautiful, comfy, fluffy yellow sweater that I got at Target. It's got, well, let me just put it on for you so you can see how it fits. It's kind of big and floppy, but it's super warm. It's got the like cowl neck or whatever. I just love cardigans, and this is one of my favorites. I love earthy tones, so I had been wanting to add kind of a mustardy yellow sweater last year, and then this year I wanted like a burnt orange sweater, which I also picked up. So that puppy's been waiting for me all summer long, and it's just about time to bust it out because it was snowing today. Number 10, what is the makeup item that gets you in the fall spirit? Some people are really not gonna agree with me on this one, but I know I'm not alone in this because I've spoken on it recently, and some of you have told me that you also love this palette, and it is the ABH Subculture palette. I love this. This screams fall to Kyra, okay? I just think, how could you not look at this palette and think fall? Not that this isn't usable in the other seasons, but I specifically think that this screams fall to me, so I am loving using the Subculture already this fall. I've used it 3 or 4 times in the last few weeks, and I just can't wait to use it more this fall, even though it feels like winter. Number 11, what makeup item are you going to put away until spring or summer of 2019 that you are the most sad about? Honestly, nothing. Like I mentioned earlier, I will wear whatever color I want during whatever season that I want. I think makeup's supposed to be fun, and if you're feeling a neon look in December, then do it. I mean, it's just makeup. So yeah, overall, I won't be putting anything specifically away. I keep my collection kind of at a manageable size, so there's not really a way to put it to either. I just have all of my makeup right here with me on my vanity. So there you go. Number 12, are there any other makeup or beauty items that you're going to bust out for fall that you haven't talked about yet? A couple honorable mentions first. I've talked about these and I've mentioned that I was waiting for fall or cooler weather to start using these items in panning projects. The first one, I've been waiting all year. I started my year-long 2018 project pan in January and put this lipstick in right away, and it's my Avon lipstick in the shade Chocolate Fling. This is definitely a warm brown shimmery lipstick. Here, I'll swatch it for you. See, actually it probably would have been really nice with the look I have on today, but this is honestly not a color that I wear other than in fall, maybe summer, but I didn't get very tan this summer because I was taking better care of my skin and wearing sunscreen every day. But I've definitely been using this over the last few weeks while creating fall looks. And then another product that is in a project pan that I haven't been able to use since spring started and it got warmer and my skin got oily is this deluxe size of the Becca backlight filter. You can see my usage on the back, and this is pretty much where it stopped. My skin is already changing. The oils are at bay now, and so I get to start using this up again and get it out of my collection before the end of the year. And the last product I have not talked about on my channel at all. This was a product that I purchased from BoxyCharm, and it is the Wander Beauty Glow Getter Mist. Looks like so, and it says glacier water, lavender oil, evening primrose oil. Hydrates, nourishes, and refreshes. It says usage. Hydrates, nourishes, and refreshes. Can be worn on bare skin, under or over makeup. Shake well and mist over face and neck. So I haven't decided yet if I'm going to use this more like skincare, or if, I mean, I definitely am going to try it as a setting spray because I don't need as much longevity on my makeup during the cooler months because I have oily, you know, skin, whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna be trying this out, and I've been kind of waiting for cooler weather to do so because it has, you know, oils in it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tag. I really enjoyed thinking about the questions and giving you some examples as well as my answers. If you are a creator, I am tagging you, and I hope all of your makeup days are beautiful makeup days. I will see you in my next video soon. Bye!